All right, welcome back. This is another project that we just finished. A couple of unique things are it's a GT3 and it actually had the wing delete in the back, so the big race wing is gone. But other than that, it's pretty genuine. So I think that looks really, really cool for street use. This particular vehicle was shipped to us from Texas, so we are super honored to have the confidence of clients all over the United States to be able to ship us vehicles, people we've never met, we've never done work for them before, so that's pretty cool. And we want to make sure we do not disappoint. In this particular car, we installed a radar laser jammer system. It's a Escort Redline 360 Ci, I believe. We usually do a Radenso, but this was customer's request. And back here we have custom-made pods to hold the laser jammers, and the radar is behind the bumper, as it should be and could be. And in the front, we did a similar setup where we have 3 units. 1, 2, and 3. He's not going to be running a front plate, so we kind of want to spread him out and protect the front of it. And again, the radar is actually behind the plastic bumper. And then to control everything, you got to check out inside. We did a very simple, tasteful, but cool display in the overhead. It kind of mimics the Porsche display that's in there, so we molded that right in there. And this is the actual Escort display, and then everything around it is custom made. That's actually a piece that pops out that we now molded in. Then the controller for that is actually down here, easy to operate right in front of the stick shift. We had a little bit of real estate available, so we converted that so you can control it from there. And we also use this for a bass knob, and the bass knob brings us to the stereo. As far as the stereo goes, we integrate it into the PCM as we do, so you have all the functions from the vehicle. We did sound deadening in the doors. We did a 8-inch Dynaudio, mid-range, and then custom tweeters in the pillar. We did not use the factory locations. We kind of found that if you open them up and put them in the pillars, they just breathe a little bit better and sound a lot better. Now the amplifiers, Fernando did some magic. You can't see it like most of our installs, but they're actually under the floor in the cavity in there. You'll have to insert a picture if you got one. And they are Pico, Mosconi Pico, the 8 to 10 DSP built in, which we did full tuning, time alignment, crossovers, gain settings, and all that. And also the input side from the factory radio. And then we also have a streamer, so you can literally stream this directly to the amplifiers via Bluetooth. That's the best quality, but you lose the functionality of like the head unit. So you have CarPlay, you have streaming, you have all of that. And then we made a perforated aluminum board that sits over it, so you can put your feet on here, you can stomp on it, it's not gonna like affect it. And cooling also helps. So then underneath here, and I'll probably go on your side to show you, we have one of our usual Footwell subwoofer enclosures, which is literally custom made and fits right in there with a quick disconnect plug. So if you track the vehicle, you can literally just take this out as quickly as that. This particular box features an Illusion Audio C10 10-inch subwoofer, their upgraded one, and it's all hand fabricated, custom made. It fit perfectly inside there. We do this quite often, and the performance of it is pretty incredible for what you have. You have the transfer function that loads off of the Footwell itself, so it honestly sounds like you have 2 10s in here rather than 1. And there's a little bit of foot space lost, but it's pretty minimal. And if you do need it, like I said, it does come out very, very easily. And then you put the floor mat over it, and you don't see anything. So this is running right now through CarPlay. You can also, if you disconnect it, not sure if I'm still hooked up or not, but yeah, you can actually use your phone as a source, and the sound is actually a little bit cleaner, a little more dynamic, and certainly a lot tighter. Not that the PCM is bad, but this is definitely, if you're an audiophile, the way to go. Stream it directly and bypass all that. So it's kind of a matter of you want the convenience and all the sensor noises and navigation speaking and phone and whatever, or if you're literally out for a weekend drive and you just want to jam to the best possible sound. We're really happy with how this project came out. It rocks. Everything seems to be working just perfectly. It's an awesome car, something we're really familiar with, this type of a setup. And Fernando and the rest of the team, Mike built the box, Fernando did the amp rack wiring, all the door speakers and everything. We all did a little bit of tuning. We all will take turns coming in here and being like, hey, how about this? Maybe that a little bit. So it literally takes a few days to get to this level because your ears fatigue after a while, and there's all different levels that you have to set up. You know, the initial tuning, the pre-tune as we call it, done initial tuning, time alignment, then equalization, then you go back, and every time you change one thing, it changes 3 other things are affected one way or another. So we're probably on our 3rd or 4th day of, probably 4th or 5th day of tuning, and it's probably been about 5 or 6 people involved. We're all like kind of get in it. One person picks this up, listens to this type of music, so on and so forth. So we want to make sure we cover the full spectrum. So, but yeah, the end result, love it. And I hope he does too.